There are a lot of examples of people being different at Garfield Elementary School in Clovis, but those differences are unifying and empowering, which is helping to prevent a crisis in the classroom.
Good morning, Journey.
It is early in the day in Mrs. Matson's class. She's connecting her students to classroom communication devices and beginning today's lesson about weather.
It's your first storm you're going to watch. I want you to tell me what you notice.
Over in Mrs. Lowe's class,
I want you to think.
Art is meeting weather science.
You are going to predict. Daphne, can you say that word, predict?
And in Mrs. Niev's class,
Mr. Zaid, we'll go ahead and start with you.
access and accommodation for the 47 students who hear a little differently than you and me.
This is my cocoa plant for me to hear.
Even though we may have our differences, it shouldn't be treated differently.
So they're not.
We're not just keeping our kids in one little class. They're getting exposure to their peers are getting exposure to them, and so, they're included in their class. They're not my kids, they're our kids.
From the moment a child is identified as deaf or hearing impaired, that student has support and instruction here, so that every child knows they are seen, heard, and belong.
It's something that they're going to have to do for their lifetime, and that's something that we want to teach them at a very young age, that they raise their hand, that they say, no, I didn't hear you. Can you please say that again?
They've got little tiny thoughts just in the brain, just like you, that want to be thrown out there just for other people to know. It does kind of help me to think about how they adapt to their life as they are, so I can also adapt to mine.
They go to Alta Sierra Intermediate School and they take it with them. And then they go to Buchanan High School and they take it with them. Then they go to college and they take it with them. And they become parents who believe this as well and raise children who believe this. It's a difference maker for society.
I feel like we're building, people that will be accepting of others.
I just hope that a bunch of other people hear the story and hope that they can accept people who have special abilities.
Principal Jennifer Bump promises me she did not coach those students. She says the students simply told their stories, which she says proves they're making a difference. Garfield's described as a destination school for children in the area with hearing challenges. Children are even served at home before they're of age to come to school. I'd like to ask if you have successes in education you'd like to share with us, or frustrations about the state of education right now. If so, please share those story ideas on our Fox 26 Crisis in the Classroom hotline. We are working to highlight frustrations and solutions to help make our schools safer and our students more prepared for their lives ahead. Email us at kmphclassroomtips@gmail.com, or you could just call this phone number and leave a message.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.